All right, let's dive into building a killer home gym that doesn't drain your bank account. No more monthly fees, no more waiting for the squat rack.
Yeah, just you, your space, and hitting those fitness goals.
Exactly.
So,
We've got 3 great guides to help us out today. A how-to from Northern Fitness, a WikiHow article, and a blog post from Fire Fitness with some product suggestions.
awesome.
And you're all about making the most of your time, so we'll cut to the chase, give you the need-to-know info for setting up your perfect home gym.
Love it. Sounds good.
So Northern Fitness starts off with a great question. Why even bother with a home gym?
Yeah, it might seem obvious, but they really lay out the benefits.
Yeah.
Honestly, they had me convinced. Saving money is huge.
Oh, for sure.
No more gym memberships, no more gas just to get there.
It's true. And think about all the time you'll save, too. No more commuting, no more waiting for equipment.
Right, just roll out of bed and you're basically there.
Exactly. Early morning workout,
Yeah.
late night session, all on your schedule.
I love that they talk about customizing too.
Oh, yeah.
Your home gym can be totally designed around your own fitness goals. Strength training, cardio, flexibility, it's all you.
That's such a good point. It's all about creating a space that you love, that reflects what you want to achieve.
For sure.
But hold on, before we go on a spending spree,
Yeah,
both Northern Fitness and WikiHow say planning is key.
definitely. Especially if we're on a budget.
Exactly. So Northern Fitness recommends starting with a realistic budget.
Makes sense.
Figure out what you can actually spend up front.
Yeah.
Nothing kills a home gym dream faster than blowing your budget.
True, true. It's easy to get excited and buy way more than you need or can afford.
Oh, yeah?
And WikiHow reminds us to think about the space itself.
Oh, that's important.
How much room do you have?
Yeah. Don't buy a treadmill that won't fit through the door.
Haha, exactly. And think about outlets too, especially if you're into cardio machines.
Good call.
Mm.
Okay, so we've got our budget, our goals, and our space figured out.
Good, check.
And for the fun part, the equipment.
Let's do it. But remember, budget friendly, right?
Yep, right. Starting small, and we'll build as we go.
I like it.
Okay, so both WikiHow and Fire Fitness have some must-have starter items for under $100.
Okay.
First up, resistance bands.
Yeah.
You're a big fan of those, right?
Yeah.
You're always telling me about all the different exercises.
Oh, yeah. Resistance bands are awesome. Under $100, and you've got a whole set for bicep curls, tricep extensions, shoulder presses. So versatile.
Right. And stretching and mobility, too, which is so important.
Super important to avoid those injuries.
Exactly. Tiny package, tons of potential.
Sure.
And, of course, got to have a dedicated space for stretching.
Yeah.
A yoga mat is essential. Floor exercises, stretching, even body weight routines.
Absolutely. A decent one's under $10, and actually, you probably already have the next item.
Let me guess. A jump rope.
Bingo. Classic cardio takes up no space, and you probably already know how to use it. Under $10, too.
See, building a home gym doesn't have to be complicated or expensive.
Nope.
You can get a great workout with just a few basic things. But let's say you've got a bit more room in your budget.
Okay.
Time to level up. What's next?
Things get really interesting. Fire Fitness recommends adjustable dumbbells,
Oh, those are cool.
especially if you're tight on space.
Right.
One set replaces a whole rack of individual dumbbells.
That's smart. Like a whole weight rack in one compact piece.
Exactly. And they usually run from $100 to $500 depending on the brand and weight range.
Okay, not bad.
And another great option in that price range, kettlebells.
Oh, yeah, kettlebells are great for functional strength training, right?
Perfect for full body workouts.
Yeah,
Tons of different exercises you can do with them.
I'm already feeling more motivated just thinking about it.
Me too. And if you're looking to add some cardio, Fire Fitness suggests a plyo box.
Those are those big boxes you jump on.
Yep. Great for cardio and strength, but they do need a bit more space than the other stuff we talked about.
True. Maybe a plyo box is a good addition once you've got the basics down.
Yeah, build up gradually. Make sure you're using and loving each piece of equipment you get.
I like that approach. Now, I know some people are really serious about strength training,
Yeah,
and they'll want to invest in some heavier duty stuff.
right.
Garage Gym Reviews has some great recommendations if you're ready to take it to the next level.
For sure. If you're serious about lifting, a quality barbell and weight plates are a must.
Definitely.
Garage Gym Reviews recommends Rogue Fitness iron plates. Best value for the money.
Good to know.
They cost about 89 cents a pound.
Wow, that's helpful. And you need something to put that barbell on there.
Of course, they recommend a squat rack.
Okay, so what's so special about a squat rack? Can't you just lift from the floor?
You could, but a squat rack is all about safety and versatility.
Ah,
Lets you do squats, bench presses, overhead presses safely, especially with heavy weights. Titan T3 Series Power Rack is one of their top picks for those on a budget.
Okay, so it's not just holding the barbell, it's a safety thing too.
Exactly. You can lift heavier with confidence.
Makes sense. What about a weight bench? Essential.
Absolutely. For a lot of exercises,
Yeah.
can't do a proper bench press without one.
Right.
Plus tons of other exercises.
Cool.
Garage Gym Reviews recommends the Rep Fitness FD5000 Competition Flat Bench. Great value, meets competition standards, and built for heavy lifting.
Wow. I'm already feeling stronger just thinking about all this equipment.
Me too. But we're not done yet. We've got some insider tips and tricks up our sleeve.
Oh, I love those. Tell me more.
All of our sources agree buying used equipment is a fantastic way to save money.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Check out sites like Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, even local thrift stores.
Never thought about thrift stores for gym equipment.
Yeah, you can find some gems.
Okay, cool. But what should you look for when buying used?
Make sure it's in good condition before you buy.
Yeah.
Check for any wear and tear, rust, cracks, loose parts,
Yeah, good point. It's worth taking the time to inspect everything carefully before you spend your money.
Definitely. Another tip, prioritize multifunctional gear.
Ah. Like those adjustable dumbbells we talked about.
Exactly. And resistance bands are another great example. Lots of exercise options for the price.
Makes sense. Get the most out of your investment.
And if you're short on space but still want a squat rack, consider a squat stand.
Okay, what's that?
It's a more compact alternative but still lets you lift heavy safely.
Interesting.
Garage Gym Reviews suggests the Rogue SML2 squat stand.
Yeah.
Super sturdy but smaller footprint than a full rack.
Great option for smaller spaces.
Now, before we move on, we got to talk safety.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Both Fire Fitness and WikiHow stress the importance of protecting your home and yourself.
True. What's the point of having a great home gym if you get injured?
Exactly. So first off, they recommend getting interlocking foam tiles or gym mats.
Those are important.
They absorb shock, reduce noise, and protect your floors from dropped weights. Plus, they make working out more comfortable.
Good point. I bet it gets loud dropping weights on a bare floor.
Oh, yeah.
What about safety during exercises?
All of our sources say using proper form is crucial even without a spotter.
Yeah, that makes sense.
WikiHow even suggests recording yourself to check your form.
Smart.
Right.
Like having a virtual personal trainer.
Exactly. So we've covered flooring and form. Anything else for safety?
Good question.
Well, remember, safety isn't just about preventing injuries during your workout.
Right.
Make sure your equipment is set up correctly, your space is well ventilated and has enough light.
You're right. Create a safe and functional environment.
Exactly.
Okay, we've covered a lot today. We talked about why a home gym is awesome, how to plan your space and budget, essential equipment, safety tips,
Phew, that's a lot.
and even some ways to save money and make the most of your space. I'm feeling pretty inspired.
Me too. It's amazing what you can do with a little planning and creativity.
And you don't have to do it all at once, right?
Exactly. It's easy to get overwhelmed, but building a home gym should be fun and rewarding.
What would you say is the most important thing to remember when starting out?
Personalize it. Make it a space that reflects your fitness goals and interests.
Yeah, I love that. It's about creating a space that motivates you to move, challenge yourself, and have fun.
Totally.
So should we dig into some specific equipment recommendations and design tips in part 2?
Let's do it. I'm excited to share some more insider tips and cool products.
Sounds good. See you there.
It's funny, we always think about equipment first when we picture a home gym,
Yeah.
but there's so much more to it than just, the stuff you lift or run on.
So true. We talked about planning the budget and space, but the design of your workout area matters too.
Oh, absolutely.
You want it to be functional and motivating. Even if you don't have a dedicated room,
Right.
you can still create a killer workout zone.
Exactly. Northern Fitness has some great tips on that.
Okay.
They talk about being organized and maximizing your space no matter how big or small.
Right.
Even simple things like wall mounts for equipment can free up so much floor space.
That's a good point. And storing smaller stuff in bins or baskets helps too.
Yeah. It's about creating order.
Yeah, make it feel intentional.
Exactly. You want your workout space to feel inviting and energizing.
Right, not like a cluttered mess.
Yeah. And don't forget about good lighting and ventilation.
Oh, that's important. You don't want to be working out in the dark or feeling stuffy.
Speaking of feeling good, Northern Fitness suggests adding some personal touches to boost your mood.
Oh, like what?
Things like motivational posters, mirrors, or even just keeping the area clean and clutter-free.
Yeah, those little things can make a big difference, right?
Totally. Turns it from just a workout space into somewhere you actually want to be.
Exactly.
And Fire Fitness dives even deeper into creating that awesome workout atmosphere.
Okay, cool. Like what?
They talk about lighting and sound,
Yeah.
well-lit space to energize you, a killer playlist to get you pumped.
Music is key.
Right. Bluetooth speakers or noise-canceling headphones can change the whole vibe.
I'm all about a good workout playlist. Music can make or break a workout for me.
Seriously. And speaking of feeling motivated, Fire Fitness also recommends a gym mirror.
Okay.
Not just for checking your form, it can actually make the space feel bigger and more professional.
Oh, I like that. It's like bringing that gym vibe home.
Exactly. But let's not get too carried away with the design.
Uh-huh. Right.
We need to talk about safety again.
Of course. Always important.
We talked about flooring and form, but there's more.
Okay.
All three sources say it's super important to inspect your equipment regularly.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Whether it's new or used, check for any signs of wear and tear.
Like what?
Loose screws, frayed cables, cracks in the frame, things like that.
It's easy to forget about those little things.
Yeah, but they can make a big difference for safety.
Very true. What else?
Make sure you have enough space around your equipment.
Oh, yeah. That's important.
You don't want to bump into walls or furniture while you're lifting or jumping around.
So basically, think about safety for your equipment or your space.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about some specific equipment recommendations.
Okay, I'm all ears. What do the experts say?
For adjustable dumbbells, Fire Fitness really likes the Nuobel ones.
I've heard of those.
They're a bit pricey, but known for being durable and having smooth weight adjustments.
Okay.
And when you think about the space you save compared to buying a full set of dumbbells, they're a pretty good value.
Yeah, that's true. So you get quality, convenience, and you save space.
Exactly. 3 birds, 1 stone.
What about cardio equipment?
If you're looking for something budget-friendly, both Northern Fitness and WikiHow recommend checking out used stationary bikes or treadmills.
Oh, that's a good idea. Especially if you're not sure what type of cardio you'll like the most.
Yeah, you can try different machines without spending a ton of money.
Makes sense. Any other creative ideas?
Oh, yeah. WikiHow suggests using household items instead of traditional weights.
Wait, what? Like what?
Things like filled water bottles or heavy books.
That's such a cool idea. Get resourceful, use what you already have.
Exactly. No need to spend a fortune when you can be creative.
Plus, it makes your workouts more fun and unique.
Totally. We've talked about strength training and cardio, but what about recovery?
Recovery. So important, but often forgotten.
Right. Fire Fitness has a whole section on recovery tools.
Oh, cool. Like what?
Foam rollers, massage guns, stretching straps.
Yeah, those are great.
All to help you prevent injuries and improve mobility.
I love my foam roller, especially after leg day.
Oh, yeah, those are lifesavers.
And those massage guns are becoming really popular.
They are, and for good reason. They can really help loosen up tight muscles and get your blood flowing.
Okay, so we've covered a lot. Designing your space, creating the right atmosphere, equipment recommendations, and even recovery tools.
Phew, we've been busy.
I know, right? I feel like I could go build my own home gym right now.
Haha, me too. It's amazing what you can do with a little planning, creativity, and the right information.
And remember, you don't have to do it all at once.
So true. It's a journey. You can always add new equipment, try new workouts, and keep personalizing your space as you go.
What would you say are the most important things to remember for someone starting their home gym journey?
Well, it's a personal journey. There's no right or wrong way to do it.
I like that.
It's all about what works for you.
Yeah.
Your budget, your space, your goals, your personality.
It's about creating a space that reflects you, and supports your own unique fitness journey.
Exactly. And even though our deep dive is almost over, your home gym journey is just beginning.
So true. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep moving. But before we wrap things up completely, remember that question from earlier.
Oh, yeah. The one about unique equipment.
I've been thinking about it.
What one piece of equipment would bring you the most joy in your home gym? Something we haven't even mentioned. Something that speaks to your fitness goals and passions that would make your home gym truly yours.
Ooh, that's a good one. We'll have
Yeah.
to dive into that in part 3. Yeah, that's a tough one. So many possibilities.
Right. It really gets you thinking outside the box.
It does. But before we get lost in a world of dream equipment,
Uh-huh. Right.
let's talk about budgeting again.
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea. We've been talking about being budget conscious this whole time.
We have.
Do our sources give us any actual numbers to work with?
They do. Northern Fitness actually breaks down the costs of building a home gym.
Oh, cool. Lay it on me.
They say a basic setup, with strength training equipment and something for cardio
Yeah.
can be done for just a few $100s, especially if you're smart about it.
A few hundred. That's not bad at all.
Nope. Not bad at all.
What are their tips for keeping costs down?
Well, they're big on buying used equipment whenever possible.
Right. We talked about that.
And they say to focus on multi-use items,
Oh, yeah?
like adjustable dumbbells and resistance bands, things you can use for a bunch of different exercises.
Makes sense. Get the most out of your investment.
Exactly. And Fire Fitness adds that starting small and upgrading over time is a good strategy.
Okay. Yeah.
That way you don't overspend and you make sure you're actually using what you buy.
Like that approach.
They actually share a story about their own home gym, how they started with just a few basics and built it up gradually.
It's good to hear they practice what they preach.
Right. It shows you don't need a ton of space or money to create a great workout space.
Absolutely. So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
what would you say are the key takeaways for our listener?
I think the biggest one is that building a home gym is a personal journey.
I like that.
There's no one right way to do it.
Yeah.
It's about finding what works for you.
Exactly.
Your budget, your space, your goals, your personality.
It's about creating a space that reflects you, and supports your own unique fitness journey.
Exactly. And remember, even though this deep dive is ending, your home gym journey is just beginning.
That's a great point. This is just the start.
Yeah.
Keep exploring, keep learning, and most importantly, keep moving. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.